everyone! So I am really excited today because Inktober is right around the corner. If you don't know what Inktober is, it was created by a fantastic illustrator named Jake Parker, and I'll link him down below. You'll definitely want to check out his channel if you don't follow him already. And it's an awesome month-long challenge. It begins on October 1st, and really the main rule is just that you use ink, and you can kind of set up the rules any way you want after that, but you want to definitely be inking in your artwork. Some people add colored markers, some people add washes, stuff like that, but you can determine how stringent you want to be on if you're just going to use ink or if you'll add other things. But I'm not very good with inking, and so I definitely want to learn, and I know that that will make me more confident in my line work because you can't erase ink, so you know, I'll have to practice laying it down smooth and right the first time and in the right place. So I'm really excited, and I'm gonna definitely start the challenge using like Prisma Color Col-erase pencils, and then I'll ink over. I don't know if how fast I'll get good, but I'm hoping by the end maybe I'll even be able to just draw without pencil. We'll see. That's a pretty lofty goal, but we'll see. But I went and I got some supplies, and I already had some supplies, so I was going to share those with you guys and in preparation for Inktober. So I was going to show you what I have, so if you want to join in the challenge, you have time to go get some stuff. And I'm going to start demoing a little bit before October just to I don't know, I'm trying to figure things out and figure out my project and what I want to ink. Probably will be, you know, characters of some sort. So, and I may go along, there's also another challenge, Drawloween, where it's Halloween drawing. So I'll probably overlap the two challenges. So anyway, on to the supplies. I had never had a Moleskin before, so I did go get a Moleskin. It's a tiny little one, super cute. And I got the sketchbook version, so it has 111 pound paper, which I think it's quite nice. My ink did not leak through, so that was awesome. It's 80 pages, and it is 3.5 inches by 5.5, so it's super cute. Can carry it around. And I was going to use this, you know, when you have less time, I'll do a little drawing and to like kind of get some ideas going and try techniques in here. And then I'm also hoping to do some like completed drawings that I will sell also along the way if anyone's interested. And I'll do that on some hot press watercolor paper, so Fabriano hot press 140 pound watercolor paper. So I'm just gonna be trying out all these supplies and trying to up my artistic game here. So again, so I'll use Prisma Color Col-erase pencils in all different colors. I mostly like to use like pink and blues, and then I have a whole bunch of really cool markers and stuff I'm going to demonstrate here. So I'll just I'm going to demonstrate them right here on the Moleskin. So as you can see, it didn't leak through. I mean, you can see through a little bit, but it didn't leak at all. So Moleskin has nice paper for sketching, and I thought it was super cute again because it's so tiny. This is my first Moleskin, and I'm kind of excited about it. But so I got a whole bunch of, what I did is I did black and pink inks. So we'll see how brave I am. I'm going to start with the Microns. I did get a brush pen, so I'll show you. So I got Microns. I have a 08, 03, and 05. So I'll demo those real quick so you can just see what those do. And I've used Microns before. I really like them, actually. I like these a lot, and I also like I don't know, I like a lot of the Pentel brushes. Well, I'm going to show you a whole bunch though. So here, so Micron, here's the 03. Just to see the line quality, and then probably get it to go a little bit thinner. And then show you the 05. So as you can see, it gets a bit bigger. And if you lift it up and you're a little lighter with it, that's what that looks like. The 08. And these work if you really want to get the full, kind of have it pointing straight up and down 90-degree angle best you can. And then you can really use the full width of it. I did buy some new ones to try. I really like this. When I inked this, I used this for the outline because it was crisper. When I did this part, I was using a Pentel pocket brush and it was bleeding on this paper. I don't know if it'll bleed on all paper, but this Moleskin paper did bleed out a little, so it looked feathery. So I used this pen. It's a Pentel Artist Hybrid Technica, I guess. It's a 0.4 millimeter, so it's by Pentel, and I really like it. Actually, they had it on clearance at Hobby Lobby for $1.25. I think regular is like $3.50 there, so it's a good deal. So this is a Pentel, and it just writes really consistent, smooth, and nice, so I really like it. You know, it's very similar to the Micron. The Micron does bleed a little on here, whereas this doesn't seem to quite as much. And again, I'll list all my supplies down below too, so you can, you don't have to write them down while I talk about them. Now this brush I really like. It's kind of like a brush pen. It's a Kuretake, and this one is the soft one. So on the back it's LS1-10. And I will link to it. I really like this one. And you can see all the different, you can go really thin or fat. So start thin and just press harder, lift up, really thin, really wide. So I really like this one. It's a nice color too. It's pretty solid black. So that one's really nice, so I'll probably use that a fair bit. I got a Uni-ball Vision, and it says it's waterproof and fade proof, so this one's fine. So I will, when I'm testing these out, I will test them with water too. But this one supposedly is water resistant, so that's awesome. And it's the Uni-ball Vision. And this one, I'm gonna go lighter. Nope, barely any pressure. So that's what that one does. So I'm excited to use it. It writes very smooth. Then, okay, this one gives me trouble. This one's the Pentel pocket brush, and so many people love this one. It's hard to control for me until, you know, I think it requires a bit of practice, but it is awesome. I see why they like it. I mean, look at this. And it can go very fine. Yeah. So, and I'm not going to write what it is because I probably, well, maybe I can, tiny, I don't know. But it's Pentel pocket brush. Super affordable. This one, the tip, I don't know if anybody else has this problem, but the tip on mine, it's kind of split. I can't get it to go back together. So I probably, if I get to this level, I'll go buy another. But it doesn't give me any trouble when it's wide. So for filling things in, I mean, that's awesome. And it's super smooth too. It comes with some refills as well, so it's refillable. And then I also, let's see, let's finish up the black. I have this Pilot G2 gel pen. It's an 07. Also like that. It's another real smooth. All these write really smooth. I mean, so even for a writing pen, I don't know. I like these a lot. So then after that, I did get some red and pink is what I did, but a lot of pink because I thought, you know, I like to draw people a lot, especially you know, like kind of fancy girls. So I thought pink would be good for skin tone, and then maybe I would do some black for the hair and stuff like that. I don't know. But so I got some Microns. I was really excited that I found 2 sizes in the Micron. They also had a 005 in the Micron, but I didn't get that. And then so I got a 05 and a 01. So here's that. And this color is called Rose. So I just thought that was really pretty. So this is the 05. And here's the 08. So I mean the 01. So this one's really fine, which is nice. And I have other microns, I may get like a finer one. I'll see what I'm drawing. I don't know how big I'll be. I mean, in here I'll need tiny ones probably, but on that big paper, I don't know if I'll need to go that tiny. And then these are cool. So here's a Uniball Signo. And so, I just thought they were pretty colors. And it writes really very nicely also, just very similar to the Vision. It's a nice color. Oh, I did get another pink micron, rose. What size is this? Oh, I got the brush, which is nice because it's like a brush marker. So you can go really thick or really thin. If you use that tip, it comes to a pretty fine tip. Now I think this one's easier to use than the Pentel brush, pocket brush. The tip stays together. It's not like individual little brush hairs like the Pentel is. So I like this. It's more of like a marker brush pen. And then I also got some, oh here, I'll do this one first. The Uniball Signo in pink. Oh no, this one's black. It's a pretty pink pen though. So I should have did that earlier with my black. But yeah, so another Uniball, but this one's the Signo and the other one's the Vision. So the difference, I wonder, I don't know a lot about them yet, just starting to try them. The difference, so okay, so right off the bat the difference, the tip's a little bit different. It looks like, let's see, the Vision, they both look like they have a ball. They look really similar. The Vision maybe saturates a little more. It looks like it feathers out a bit, so it might, I don't know, they're really close. And then we have here, oh, Papermate Inkjoy. I thought this was a pretty color. They have a whole bunch of colors. And I actually got this one at Michael's. They didn't have a sign up for Inktober, but I kind of wonder if they have stuff out for Inktober because it was right at the front. There's a huge display. I think they were calling it Marker Corner or something. And they had, I've never seen all this stuff there. So I think that they had a whole bunch. They had like, I mean, every color of this. And then they had these two. This one is Papermate Flair. And it was in the same color because I thought that would be cool. It's a little lighter it looks like, but and this one's more, I don't know, I think it seems more, yeah, this one's like more pinish. This one's more like a felt tip marker in a way. So this is the Papermate Flair. But again, they have a whole bunch of colors in these Uniball Signos, Papermate Inkjoy, and the Flairs up at Michael's. Now for my Micron, to get the different sizes, they had colored microns at Michael's, but I did have to go over to my art store. So we have Meiningers here, and we have Gyrie's. So I went to Gyrie's, and I was able to get that. But Hobby Lobby and Michael's had some stuff. Again, Hobby Lobby, I got that really awesome Pentel for $1.25 over there. It was on sale, so that was cool. So yeah, so that's what I'll be using in Inktober, and I plan on doing some demonstrations here in the week. I want to try everything out and kind of get a game plan going, since it's kind of a big challenge. Since you're going to draw something every day, I want to have myself a little list. I know Jake Parker, he does put out a list, and then again that Drawloween, she puts out a list. What is her name? And I'll link her below too. Can't remember her name at the moment. I can probably find her. Let's see here. Okay, so Mab Graves, M-A-B-G-R-A-V-E-S. She does Drawloween, and she already has her list up. So, like, she has things on there like werewolf, goblin, vampire, mothman, stuff like that. So, like I said, I'm gonna overlap the two, and so for Inktober, I'll draw some of her list, and then I'm also gonna. I'd probably go off of Jake's list. His is usually more descriptive words. So like if it had scared or, I don't know how he's going to do it this year. But, oh, he does have his list up too. So like he has swift, divided, poison, underwater, long, shy, crooked, stuff like that. So, I mean, you can combine them together. You can come up with your own ideas. It's nice. I like having prompts because I'll sit here and be like, I don't know what to draw. So, again, I'll come up with some of my own ideas too, probably just something I'm excited so I can have a project to create. And I'm hoping out of the whole thing to come up with a product where maybe it'll be a book of all the drawings or prints of some of the popular drawings if anybody wants those. So I'm just really excited to up my drawing skills, and within this whole thing I'm going to be working on poses. That's something I've been working on, so figure drawing and poses. I feel like I have faces down pretty good, but again, ink will test that because, you know, once you lay it down, it's down. And the less lines you use, you know, almost the better your art, I feel like, has to be, because you can fix things when you add shading and all that, but if it's standing on the lines alone, you know, it needs to be pretty solid. So I think it's a great challenge, and I hope you'll join in. And if you have any questions or anything you'd like to see, let me know down below. I may also use some like liquid ink and add water and dew washes. And if I do, I'll be using that Raleigh acrylic ink, because that's what I have. I also have some, I think I have some Bombay ink or something, so I may use that. But we'll see. This is kind of challenging enough, but I may add some of those ink washes, and I kind of like how washes look, so I probably will do that since I like watercolor so much and everything. So again, hope you'll join in. It should be a great time. And yeah, so stock up, and I will get another video out soon with a drawing, and we will ink it, and I'm gonna probably do some, I for myself need to do some practicing, so maybe I can do some demonstrations of some things to practice to get good at inking. Okay, well, thanks for now, and have fun.